Huh? Oh, that was a tough first practice of the season. I'm good. I'm always happy to see you guys and talk to you guys.
What are you, obviously, last year you didn't come out, but what are you thinking as you go into week one? What you can do?
Bro, I'm just playing football, and it's a great spot to be in. Not to have to, drain your knee or put on a knee brace or do extra exercises or get there an hour and a half earlier than what you normally would just to get, your knee ready to go. It's just football now, and I'm not thinking about it out there on the football field. I'm just getting into my pass rush or getting into my run fit, and it's a good place. It's a good place to be in. Whereas I'm just thinking about my technique, my fundamentals, and doing the best job that I could possibly do. It's not my technique, my job, and now how does my knee feel or my knee hurts or how do I fix this or how I fix that. It's just all about football, and I think that when I'm able to simplify it in my mind, it should show on the football field.
What's your impression of Terrel Bernard? He's obviously coming back, went through something similar that
Yeah, I'm a huge Kyler Murray fan. Allen High School. He went to Texas A&M first, and then he went to Oklahoma after. But I've been following Kyler since he was in high school. He's a Texas legend. His dad went to Texas A&M too, played quarterback at Texas A&M. So know about the Marys. Been familiar with those guys for a very, very long time, and been rooting for Kyler a long time as well. I remember when he tore his ACL, I had hit him up and just gave him some words of encouragement whenever he went through his deal. And it's 2024. Guys bounce back from ACLs all the time. It might take a little bit longer, but guys come back from them these days.
How do you feel at your age coming off whatever it was, a little different? How do you feel now?
Yeah, I feel right where I'm supposed to be. I was hoping to feel like this last year at the beginning of the season. It just didn't, pan out for me. It took me an extra 10 months on top of that. And still, I still feel good. I feel better than what I felt in training camp. I feel good in training camp, and each week that goes by, I feel better and better and better. So hopefully that trend can continue, and, I just keep feeling better and better and better. I was already at a good state when we started training camp, and I'm feeling even better than that. So hopefully I can, still trend in that direction.
Are you ready to adapt to a role? 80% guy out in Denver for sure. Are you ready to adapt to a role where you're that snap count this season?
Yeah, Denver was 3 years ago. I haven't played 80% of the snaps since 2021, maybe even 2019. When I came here to Buffalo, I knew it wasn't going to be 80 to 70%. I knew it would be more like 50 to 60% of the snaps. After the first snap of the game, that's really the only snap that I missed. So I came off the bench last year, and I'll be coming off the bench this year, and I just do whatever it takes to win. I'm here and ready to do whatever I can do to contribute to winning and helping us become our best form as a football team. So I don't have any pride or ego when it comes to starting or coming out there with the guy. I just want to win the game, and if that's leaning on my strengths at this age where I am at 35, then so be it. Like I said before, I don't have any pride or any ego. This is my 14th year in the league, and all I want to do is win.
You've been around a lot of different defensive coordinators. Bobby Babich is going to call the plays. Sean mentioned that earlier. What is it about Bobby that makes him different and special, maybe?
Bobby's he's a great teacher first and foremost. He's a younger coach too, so you can relate to the guys. And it's at the pro level, it's all about mindset. It's really not about scheme. It's not a magic play. It's not a magic call. It's not a magic defense. I think the great coaches that really get the most out of their teams are able to tap into the player's mindset, and they're able to hijack that and get the best out of them each and every week. And Bobby does that well. Coach McDermott did that well. He did that well also. And Bobby Babich, he does it well also too. And he's a great coach. He's great to be around. He knows his stuff. Whenever he talks, it's not a second guess this, a second guess that. It's facts. And me as a 14-year vet, I can see the type of work that he's put into this defense and making the right calls and trying to put us in the best positions that we could possibly be in. So I've been around a lot of great defensive coaches, and Bobby Babich is definitely on that list for sure.
With everything you've been through the last year, is there maybe even more excitement and ready to be here this year?
I'm always excited to play football. Whenever I had my first padded practice here in training camp, I had the butterflies in my stomach and the emotions. It felt like a football game to me. It felt that's the type of environment that I'm used to being in. Not all right, my knees hurt, I'm going out here, I'm gonna try my best. To be able to tap into that dog and whoever lined up across from me gonna have to deal with me type of fun. I wasn't that last year, but to be able to tap into this training camp and going into the season, I'm excited to be back in this form. I'm excited to go out there and just play football and not think about my knee or anything else, like I said earlier in the interview. And it's just back to playing football and trying to be the best pass rusher I can possibly be, and I get excited for that. That's what I do best. That's what I do better than anything else in the whole entire world. Got 2 little boys. I'm a great dad to them. I'm a comedian part-time. And then, see, I was supposed to laugh at that. And then I rush the passer. So those are the 3 things that I do better than anything else in the world, and that's what I get excited for.
I remember when you first got here, we were talking to you about Greg, and you had that great quote about the gasoline and the gunpowder.
Yeah.
2 years later now, does it feel like he's ready to take another step?
Yeah, he's taking it. Each and every time Greg goes out on the football field, he's taking another step. He's never the same player that he was. He's not the same player this week that he was last week. And, with his size and his length, that's just I can't replicate that. I'm 6'3", Greg is 6'12", all of that. He all of 6'12", he has long arms. That's just something that I can't do. That's not what God gave me, and he has that. He's the same size as the offensive lineman, so he can go out there and bully guys, and he can also speed rush and finesse rush and power rush. He has the whole gambit of whatever it takes to beat the offensive lineman. So he's still tapping into that, and each and every week he is better and better and better. I sit right next to him in meetings, and we're speaking the same language. There's no more me translating to him or showing him stuff. We just sitting there having a conversation about football now. And to be with Greg and AJ for these 3 years going on, like, we all speaking the same language now. It's no more mentorship or trying to show them stuff. They already passed the class and graduated, and now we just sitting down talking football and pass rush and trying to be the best players that we could possibly be.
Von, TB was voted captain. Terrel Bernard, why is he deserving of being voted captain?
First and foremost, he's a great leader. I really can't say too many bad things about Terrel Bernard other than he went to Baylor. That's really it. I don't know who would want to go there, but that's really the only knock that you got against Terrel Bernard. But other than that, he's great off the football field. He's a great guy. He's a Texas boy. He's the middle linebacker of this defense. That's the quarterback. That's our quarterback. That's our Josh Allen. And he's taking huge strides to become a leader, and he's gaining his voice, and he's stepping into that role in a beautiful way. And, I'm just here to be his vice president. Whatever he wants. I done been there, and I done had the experience, and I'm just going to back him up. Whatever he wants, however he wants to lead it. And I told him 2 weeks ago, you can't really wait for the right time or the right thing to say. You as a leader, whenever you feel that, you just say it, you just do it, you just go out there and put that out there, and I'm gonna back you up. And I think he took that to heart, and you could just see him blossom and become the type of linebacker that we all expect him to be. And he's the middle linebacker of the defense. He's the quarterback. He's out there. He has the microphone. He's calling the shots. He's calling the plays. He's doing more work in the film room than anybody else in there besides Bobby Babich and all those guys. And you can see it, you can feel it whenever he's walking around, and that energy that he has is definitely contagious. And I voted for TB. I wanted to see him do it year 3 as a team captain. Year 10, who knows what type of role he'll step in, and it's an honor and a privilege to be his teammate, and I'm excited for him.
Von, you posted a picture on your Instagram story a couple weeks ago of Goku while he was in the healing chamber, and you posted another picture of him while he was on Namek. What kind of meme can we expect kind of coming into this week, and what kind of Goku are you feeling?
I don't know. Those memes, they just happen, like, and I think when it comes to social media, like when I'm really on it, like I don't really have like a formula to it. It just happens. Like now I'm off of social media, and I got like my guys Ben and Theo like running it. So it might not be something like that, but it was symbolic for me. Just going through all the healing process and the recovery and the rehab and coming back and not being back and still trying to push to be back into my form. I think we had a lot of similarities, and now I'm out and I'm I'm looking for Majin Buu for sure.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you guys.